If you are thinking about using Trello as your personal planner, or you're already using it, you might be wondering if there is a calendar view for your to-dos. So in this video, I am going to show you a calendar power-up in Trello that is called Planyway. I'm going to show you its features, how to set it up, and how to use it. Now, my name is Anna, and I make videos about digital planning and time management. So if that sounds interesting to you, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. Now, let's just get right into it. So, I have my Trello planner open, and we are going to go to the power-ups section here. Click Add Power-Up, and this page will pop up. In the search bar, you can write Planyway and add it to your Trello board. Now the Planyway icon will appear here on the top right of the screen. Click it and choose the calendar option. The best view, in my opinion, is the weekly view, since you can also see how long each task will take each day and what your days will look like exactly. Now let me just show you around real quick. So on your right, we have all the lists and cards that your Trello board has. This is where you can pick tasks to drag and drop from. You can minimize some of the lists if you want. For example, my minimized lists are templates, other, and habit tracker, because those lists never have any to-do cards in them, so I keep them minimized. I have a video on how I created my Trello planner that explains more on the system that I have. Moving on to the top right, you can choose how you would like to view your lists, either list or Kanban, and either bottom, left, or right. You also have this option here to filter cards, all or unscheduled. I recommend unscheduled because when you drag and drop your tasks in the calendar, you can also see which cards on the right have not been given a date yet, which is very helpful to speed things up. You can also go full screen or hide the card list entirely if you'd like. Moving on to the top center of the calendar, you have the option of filtering, schedule tasks by member, labels, or lists. I just have the labels option because there is only one member, which is me, and my lists consist of every day of the week, which already shows on the calendar's weekly view, so I don't need that option either. You can also share your board. In the settings option, I would make sure that the notifications are enabled, and in the calendar settings, you can modify these to whatever fits best for you. Now we click the calendar view settings. I prefer to have the card appearance colorful because I prefer to see the label I gave each card clearly. Today to be highlighted, week numbers on, non-working hours on, because this is a personal planner which has everyday life things scheduled also. You can have this off though if your board is purely work-based. Weekends on, archived cards on, because how I use my planner is that when a task is done, the card for that task is marked as complete and moved to a list called Done. And at the end of every week, my planner automatically archives those cards to have the done list empty and ready for the next week. Check items on and time entries on. Moving on to fields, I only have the date and time on. Card number is off because the number is not relevant, and the board should be on only if you have connected other Trello boards with this one. Otherwise, it's not relevant information to have on each card. You can also see which cards in the calendar are completed and which aren't, which is always nice. Now on the left side, you can click on the name of the board to quickly see the calendar for other boards, but only the ones that also have the Planyway power-up added. You can also have a two-way sync with your Planyway integrated with your Google Calendar. You can also connect other boards so you see cards from those boards on the same calendar displayed at one time. There is also an option to link another calendar one way with Planyway, meaning you copy an iCal link from your existing Google Calendar, for example, and paste it to your Planyway calendar here. The tasks from your Google Calendar will appear on Planyway. However, you cannot move them around, modify, or check them off. If you want to modify those tasks, you will have to go to Google Calendar and do that there, and it will update on Planyway automatically. Now I'll show you how to use it. You have a bunch of tasks on the right side here, and you add whichever ones you want to give a date and a time for. The length of each block is 30 minutes by default. If you make it longer, the estimated time increases. Now it's 1.5 hours. Let's see what else we can add. You can make this card repeat, add a priority and a label, as well as members, description, checklists, files, and comments. On the top right of the card, you can add a dependency, set a reminder, watch the card, log time, add estimation, and if you want to remove the card/task from your calendar, you can also do so by clicking here, and the card will have its dates removed and placed back on the right side where the lists are. Clicking this check mark here makes it complete, which then turns the due date of the card in your Trello board green. Now, when it comes to pricing, the Pro plan is around $3 per month if you pay for the year in full, or around $5 if you pay month to month. I just recommend the Pro plan if you use Trello as a personal planner or you have a small business. But the free option is also really good, so it really just depends what your needs are and what you prefer. You can weigh your options to see if you need the Pro plan or if the free version is suitable for you. But they also have a free trial, so you can try it out and see if it's actually worth paying for. And there you have it. Now, if this video helped you in any way, give it a like and a share. I also have a playlist called Planning in Trello, which has more videos about how to use Trello as a digital planner. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Ciao!